Today I would like to talk about two scenarios for getting clean, getting off of drugs and alcohol. And both of these are going to be extremes, and there are only two amongst many. But I just want to sort of throw this out and have the discussion, sort of have fun with this. Both are equally effective and are good choices. Whatever gets people clean and sober, I'm all in for it. That's what I'm trying to do here. All right, so let's go with option number one. What if a person came at you and said to you, I have a bundle, this really hefty bundle. It has girth and volume to it. It's going to cost you $10,000, and you get a bunch of books and ebooks and a bunch of workbooks, and you get a bunch of seminars. You get weekend retreats. You get one-on-one with a coach. You get this 24-hour, accessibility to our therapists and to our staff and whatnot, and this huge commitment, this very, very timely commitment. And the same person comes at you later on and says to you, listen, I've done the work and I've got a top five. I'm going to scribble these top fives on a napkin and give you the napkin, and then just follow this starting today for the rest of your life, and you'll be okay. You'll actually be able to achieve a recovery from drug and alcohol addiction. I'm thinking, which one would you be likelier to choose? Now, the one that has a lot of girth to it and a lot of volume to it, in my opinion, in my experience, was always the one that was more appealing to me because it had volume, it had substance to it, and the answer's got to be in there for me somewhere, right? But the thing about that one is that you can keep using because you're not there yet. You have years of work to do on yourself, so you can use and work on yourself, is what I was trying to do. It was a method of procrastination. Also, the mind likes it when it's complicated and it's over the top and it's consuming, and it's attractive that way. And then for the other option, the one where I just scribble a couple of key phrases on a napkin, give it to you and ask you to start that today, is an actually scary thing. The addiction will tell you it can't be that simple. The addiction will try to procrastinate and direct you towards something super timely and committed, something you might give up because it's just too much, too complicated. But if I scribble something on a napkin and you started playing it now, it means you get to quit the drugs and alcohol now. You don't have to wait until you get a certificate or reach some sort of completion level. You can actually stop the abuse and the self-destruction today by applying these top fours, top fives, and set yourself free. So, by experience, I'm trying to create this mindfulness that my brain and the addiction will always try to complicate things to get me to quit because it wants to go back to that familiar, to that comfort. But sometimes it is that simple. Not easy. If I say something to you that can be very provocative and almost insulting, and I say to you, just stop doing drugs and alcohol, do whatever it takes to never do drugs and alcohol again. It's almost insulting to be told that. To some degree, I understand it, but the answer really is, in whatever program you go to, you will get all the compassion and the tools and the help and the support. But the answer remains, the goal remains, the intention remains, stop the drugs and the alcohol. So I'm trying to remind myself, even on this channel, you're probably not going to see any graphics on here or any expertise clips or any kind of, documents from other people or any of that stuff. I sit here And I talk from the heart, from decades of having all this built up inside me for me to share. I've been rehearsing this and planning this for decades, and it's going to be very raw and very basic. I'm a talking head, is what I do here. I try to keep my life as simple as I can, and that's what I want to project onto people, that it can be simple to some degree. So I hope that helps.